This is one of the most popular meals on the planet, consumed by billions of people every single year.
But to keep up with that demand, traditional farming isn't enough.
It requires a mega factory capable of hatching millions of chicks per week with military precision. Today, we are inside to see the incredible technology behind egg incubation and broiler raising. From a fertilized egg to the final packaged product, this is how the modern chicken industry really works. The journey doesn't start at the factory, but here at the breeder farm. Once laid, the eggs roll onto a gentle conveyor belt, minimizing cracks and human contact.
Workers or robotic packers place the eggs into plastic setter trays, always with the pointed end down.
Keeping the blunt end up is crucial, as it holds the air cell the embryo will need to breathe later.
These trays are stacked onto trolleys, ready for transport to the main hatchery facility.
The eggs are kept cool, around 18 degrees Celsius, to pause development until they reach the incubators.
This is the mega hatchery, the heart of the operation. Before entering the clean zone, every egg trolley goes through a sanitation fogging tunnel.
This kills surface bacteria without harming the egg inside. They enter a temporary cold storage to ensure every egg starts at the same internal temperature. This synchronization is vital so that thousands of chicks will hatch at the exact same hour weeks from now.
Each setter can hold up to 100,000 eggs at a time.
The temperature is raised to exactly 37.5 degrees Celsius, mimicking the warmth of a mother hen. Giant fans circulate warm, humid air to ensure no cold spots exist. But heat isn't enough. The eggs must move. Every hour, the machine automatically tilts the trays 45 degrees. This prevents the developing embryo from sticking to the shell membrane. This turning process continues relentlessly for the first 18 days.
Inside the shell, a miracle of biology is happening at high speed.
By day 5, the heart is already beating.
By day 14, the feathers begin to form.
Technicians monitor CO2 levels and humidity 24/7. As the embryos grow, they release moisture, so the machine adjusts the ventilation automatically. On day 18, the incubation phase in the setter is complete. It is time for the transfer process, known as candling and transfer.
This automated line will separate the viable eggs from the infertile ones.
Sensors blast light through the eggs to detect a heartbeat and density. Clear eggs, which were never fertilized, allow light to pass through easily. The machine selectively lifts only the eggs with living embryos.
Infertile eggs are removed and sent for recycling or animal feed processing.
The viable eggs are moved into open hatching baskets.
Here, they lie on their sides, giving the chick freedom to break out.
These baskets are moved to the hatcher room for the final 3 days. The hatchers have a slightly lower temperature and high humidity to soften the shells. Now, the machines stop turning. The chicks need a stable surface to kick against.
By day 20, the chicks pierce the internal membrane and take their first breath of air inside the shell.
On day 21, the massive breakout begins.
Using a special egg tooth on their beak, they crack the shell in a circle.
It's an exhausting effort that can take hours, but soon the basket is full of life.
The warm air in the hatcher quickly dries their down, turning them into yellow fluff balls.
The broken shells fall through gaps in the conveyor, while the larger chicks ride safely on top.
The calcium-rich shells are collected and sent to be processed into fertilizer. The chicks are now moving through the quality control line.
Trained staff quickly inspect the birds, ensuring only healthy, active chicks proceed.
They check for alertness, strong legs, and clear eyes. Next, they pass through a fine mist spray.
This provides an initial vaccination against common respiratory diseases. They preen the droplets off their feathers.
Automation handles the counting. Sensors track every single bird that passes. They are dropped gently into well-ventilated transport crates.
Each crate holds a specific number to ensure they have enough space and air.
These specialized trucks are like mobile incubators, maintaining perfect temperature and airflow.
They are now on their way to the broiler farm for the next stage of growth.
The broiler farm consists of huge, environmentally controlled houses.
Before arrival, the house is cleaned, disinfected, and preheated.
Feed is spread on paper sheets to help the tiny chicks find food immediately.
The chicks arrive and are released into the warm environment.
They have unlimited access to water and a nutritionally balanced diet. Water comes from nipple drinkers, which stay clean and reduce spillage.
The feed is corn and soy-based, formulated by nutritionists for rapid, healthy growth.
Sensors monitor the air quality, adjusting huge fans to remove ammonia and bring in fresh air.
Over the next few weeks, the birds grow at an astonishing rate.
The feeding system is entirely automatic, refilling the pans whenever they get low.
Modern broiler chickens are bred to reach market weight in about 35 to 42 days.
Some farms use robots to stir the litter and encourage birds to move around for exercise.
Lighting programs mimic day and night cycles to ensure the birds get rest.
Hatching is often done by gentle harvesting machines to reduce stress and injury compared to hand catching.
The modules are loaded onto trucks for the short trip to the processing plant. The processing plant is a sanitary, high-speed food factory.
After dispatch, the carcasses pass through scalding tanks and plucking machines with spinning rubber fingers.
Within seconds, the feathers are completely removed.
Robotic arms perform the evisceration,
removing internal organs with surgical precision.
Every single bird is inspected by cameras and veterinarians to ensure it is disease-free.
The meat must be cooled down immediately to stop bacterial growth. They enter a chilling tunnel, dropping the temperature to below 4 degrees Celsius in minutes. Once chilled, the chickens enter the cut-up and deboning room. Blades separate the wings, legs, and breasts at high speed.
Advanced deboning machines strip the meat from the bone without wasting a gram.
For boneless products, the meat passes through an X-ray scanner.
This detects even the tiniest bone fragment, which is then removed by an automatic air jet.
Some of the meat goes to the further processing plant to become nuggets or patties.
Here, chicken meat is ground and mixed with spices and marinade.
Forming machines press the mixture into familiar shapes, like nuggets or burgers. They travel through a batter curtain and a breadcrumb applicator. A quick pass through a continuous fryer sets the coating.
They emerge golden brown, though usually they are only partially cooked and frozen for the consumer to finish.
A factory this size uses a lot of water, but very little is wasted. On-site treatment plants clean the water so it can be reused for cleaning or safely returned to nature. Feathers, bones, and offal are sent to a rendering plant.
They are converted into high-protein pet food ingredients or biofuels.
Many modern plants also utilize solar power to offset their massive energy consumption.
Pallets of fresh and frozen chicken are loaded according to strict delivery schedules. From here, they will reach supermarkets and restaurants within 24 to 48 hours. The cold chain is never broken, ensuring the product stays safe.
The result of this massive industrial effort is affordable protein available year-round. What looks like a simple package is actually the finale of a high-tech biological journey.
From the precision heating of the incubator to the automated feeding systems in the barn.
This efficiency allows chicken to remain one of the most accessible food sources in the world.
So the next time you enjoy a roast dinner or a crispy wing,
remember the complex mega factory working behind the scenes. This is the reality of modern food production.
Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.